talking about the first people to discover the laws and patterns of astronomy. You will have a very high chance ending up finding about a man named Nicolaus Copernicus. And important enough, he has an honored nickname of the father of modern astronomy. And his life is what I am going to introduce you to today. 1473, February, Copernicus was born in Thorn, Royal Prussia, in Poland. Nothing too important about his father, Nicholas Copernicus the Elder, but his mother was a very important part of his life. Copernicus's mother, Barbara Wassenrode, came from a wealthy family in Poland, and later on made Abel his uncle to adopt and raise him. In the 1500s, able to attend school was definitely harder compared to modern days, but Copernicus was considered lucky, since he had an uncle that supported him in education, finally making him to go on to the University of Krakow, now renamed to the University of Jagiellonian. Later on, Copernicus was said to have known how to speak 5 languages, including Latin and more. In 1506, Copernicus found himself working for the church as a canon, which in the church is a really important role, including administrating cathedrals and much more. But throughout the history, many people had mistaken polymaths like Copernicus to be threatful to the Catholic Church, since they suggest lots of ridiculous thoughts at the time that severely go against the Bible. In fact, Copernicus was actually religious. Copernicus continued in life mostly successfully compared to other polymaths at the time. For example, Galileo, which was denied by majority, and to the point where, well, that's not part of Copernicus' story. Anyways, the first thing you need to know is that he was really lucky and was fortunate all his life. Firstly, his most famous theory, the heliocentric theory, wasn't absolutely rejected by the church and crowd. And secondly, he lived a long life in general of exactly 70 years, considered very, very long at the time. May 24th, 1543, after his 70th birthday, the year he suffered and died from the disease of apoplexy and paralysis. Rumors were that Copernicus had his last look at his newly published heliocentric worldview book, published on that exact day, then died in peace. At the end, Copernicus ended his life with no bachelor degree, no spouse, no children, but also with no hatred nor denial. But there you go, in 1616, the Catholic Church finally banned the book De Revolutionibus Orbium Coelestium of Copernicus, probably because of its opinions and points of view that would harm the church either in financial benefits or broke some rules of the holy ones, who knows. Is his life worth studying about? Maybe not digging in too deeply, since the thing that changed the worldview was his theory, not he himself. But then again, it's always nice to know the name of who made you write a whole essay and a PowerPoint on. The end.